Again, don't know if you had a chance to see this, and if you haven't, you might want to try to view it. On Western Center Journalism, they have a video clip when Sean Hannity invited a guy by the name of Keith Ellison as a guest. Now, Keith is like a congressman. Yeah. Now, Keith was born in 1963. I went to Wikipedia and I wanted to check him out just to see if I could learn a little bit more about him. And, you know, he was really raised Roman Catholic, and that was what, you know, both he and his family sort of believed in. Interestingly enough, like 95% of those boys and girls in Congress, you know, I mean, I've done, I think, 10 or 12 of them so far. I've done little reviews on them. They're all attorneys. Yeah, everyone's an attorney. And, you know, I mean, I think that's like a prerequisite, you know, become an attorney, go to Congress, screw up the country, you know what I mean? But anyway, what's interesting about this Ellison guy is that, like I said, he was Roman Catholic, but when he went to university, he was like 19 years old. And while attending university, he obviously saw the light, and he converted to Islam. Now, what he said I thought was worth quoting, and it's, quote, "When I looked at my spiritual life and looked at what might inform social change, justice, and society, I found Islam." You know, I'd like to maybe ask some of these guys questions because they talk about social justice and all that stuff. And, you know, what I get out of Islam, it's a real good deal for the guy, but it's not such a good deal for the gal. You know what I mean? I mean, the gals have a real tough time if they follow Islam, you know? But anyway, now here's another guy that, I mean, he had a wife, his former wife. Her name was Kim. She was a high school mathematics teacher, and they had 4 kids from 1989 until 1997. Yeah. Now, they had 1 daughter and 3 sons. Now, although Kim isn't like in the faith, she's not like, you know, she doesn't follow Islam, the kids do. Oh, absolutely. I wonder if the girls are circumcised. You know, I mean, if they follow Islam, they got to follow Islam. You can't just sort of do part of it, right? Be interesting to sort of find that out. Not that I really care, but I mean, I would assume that they've been circumcised. Now, here's really what I found fascinating about this kind of guy. It speaks of his moral character. Now, when he was running for a particular office, his wife had divulged that she'd been living with moderate multiple sclerosis for several years. Shortly thereafter, Ellison filed for legal separation in 2010, and their divorce finalized on May 2nd, 2012. So, you know, here he is, he's married to this woman, they have like 4 kids, and she, you know, confesses that she's got multiple sclerosis, so he blows her off. I mean, that's what it says here. I'm not making this up. Go to Wikipedia, it's right there. Anyway, but if you watch the way he talks to Hannity, he is such a rude boor, you know, he just talks and talks and talks. Hannity can't even ask him a question. I mean, he just talks and talks and talks, and this is a congressional representative, you know what I mean? This is the kind of stuff we have in Congress. Yeah. Wow. People like that, yeah, they're a definite requirement, you know what I mean? They don't listen to anybody, they just shoot their mouths off, and this is how it's going to be. Now, from what I understand is, he's not the only Muslim. Now, he got a couple more, at least 1 more. Maybe there's 2, but I think it's just 1 more. So we got 2 Muslims in Congress. Isn't that great? Yeah, they got such wonderful ideas. Yeah. I wonder when they're going to start passing a bill we got to circumcise little girls. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's part of the deal. Anyway, if you get a couple minutes, go click on that clip. It's very, very entertaining. About as entertaining as this particular congressman.